daje się zauważyć taka bardzo duża presja na Niemcy, jeśli chodzi o wysłanie tych nowoczesnych czołgów Leopardów na Ukrainę. Ale powiem Państwu, że jestem tutaj umiarkowanie sceptyczny, umiarkowanie pesymistyczny, ponieważ Niemcy bronią się przed tym jak diabeł przed święconą wodą. Nie chcą posyłać nowoczesnego swojego sprzętu, w szczególności tych Leopardów.
The Chancellery is enormously afraid of nuclear war, and they perceive they're the prime target for that. I don't know how this strange perception is carrying about. It sometimes I have a bit of the impression that Scholz has lost sight of the fact that Germany is actually part of NATO alliance. I mean, he's mentally not westbound. It was basically obvious from March that Ukraine sooner or later would need Western-style battle tanks, because logistical issues, ammunition issues will become more complicated the longer the war protracts. And this was a long war, and it was very obvious that it will be a long war. Now we have wasted roughly 10 months with endless debates, and we're still there. I'd say that the capability gap between Eastern and Western tanks, especially if you talk about elderly Leopard 2, Leopard 2 versions, is not that big. But the logistical difference it makes in terms of ammunition supply for spare parts is considerable.
Well, the tank question is, in a war like it is being fought, every type of equipment is necessary. And the Russians are fighting with tanks, so the Ukrainians need tanks as well. And it was General Kavody that said this very rightfully so. If you have a tank on the other side opposing you, you better have a tank. So I think it is, in terms of matching what the enemy has, it is important for the Ukrainians, and in terms of their ambition to regain their own territory, what was taken from the Russians, a tank is an important weapon system.
A balance of all systems is needed. In the end, a tank simply comes down to conceptually a balance between firepower, mobility, and protection. And there are a variety of ways that armies over the years have sought to provide that combination, that holy trinity of capabilities. So there are a lot of things that go into this question. With the question regarding Western tanks, I think it's clearly the case that Western technology, modern Western technology, is outperforming Russian technology. However, I would point out that it's not just tank on tank, it's the whole system. It's the supplies, it's the logistics system, it's the maintenance system, it's the target finding capability, and all of that comes together. So the complex of an army is much more important than any one of its individual parts. So I hope that was helpful.